Hey soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we're taking a look at what kind of lover are you destined to attract. This is the intention of your reading. If you prefer to pick your piles using your zodiac signs, by the way, you will find a timestamp for that below. And if you prefer for spirit to pick your pile, that is a new section that you can use during the days where you are a bit confused, you don't know which pile to go to, or you simply want spirit to pick your pile. That is an option, and you will find again a timestamp for that below. But of course, as usual, if you prefer to pick your piles using your intuition, then let me introduce each pile to you. For pile number 1, this is your Two of Cups, and your crystal is the beautiful cherry quartz. For pile number 2, this is your Two of Cups, and your crystal is the beautiful blue agate. And pile number 3, this is your Two of Cups, and your crystal is the beautiful Amazonite. So, take a look at which one of these 3 piles you're the most drawn to, and this will be the pile for you here today. In case you feel drawn to more than one pile, maybe even all of the piles, trust your intuition. It's meant to take you to the messages that you're meant to hear about the kind of person that you are destined to attract in your life, or destined to be with, fall in love with in your life. Yeah, destined to attract. And once you're ready, you'll find the timestamps below. Click on your times, and I will see you in your readings. As always, please note that in a moment I will be assigning different zodiac signs to each pile. If this is something that you do not prefer, please pause the video and take as much time as you need. But if you would like to pick your pile today using your zodiac sign, then this next section is for you. Hello, my dear soul family members who want or wish to pick your pile today using your zodiac signs. I have shuffled this behind the camera so that I don't create any noise, or reduce as much noise as I can from the shuffling process. But yeah, let's go ahead and draw out 4 signs for each pile. So these will be the signs for pile 1. These will be the signs, we need another one, for pile number 2. And of course, these will be the signs for pile number 3. Okay. So for pile number 1, the signs are Pisces, Gemini, Aquarius, as well as Capricorn. The signs for pile number 2 are Leo, Scorpio, Cancer, as well as Taurus. And the signs for pile number 3 are Virgo, Sagittarius, Aries, as well as Libra. So, my dear soul family, these are the zodiac signs and their association to each of the piles in today's reading. Please feel free to pick your pile or piles using your sun, moon, or rising. I highly recommend you check out the 3. Alternatively, if you prefer to pick your pile or piles using any other placements in your chart, please feel free to do that. These are just different suggestions to make it easier and more fun for you to pick your piles. And once you're ready, you'll find the timestamps below. Click on your times and I will see you in your readings. And if you prefer for Spirit to pick your pile today, this next section is specifically for you. As you know, and as we do every day, the Magician will be presenting pile 1, the High Priestess will be presenting pile number 2, and the Empress will be presenting pile number 3. And what I do is shuffle these cards around, ask Spirit, and the first one that pulls my attention, there. I was supposed to swap these two. So this one was supposed to go there and this one was supposed to come here. But it seems like I missed, which means that this is your pile. So your chosen pile for today is pile number 3. All right, so these were the different ways to pick your pile. I truly hope you've enjoyed them. As always, you know the drill. You'll find the timestamps below. Click on your times and I will see you in your readings. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're taking a look at what kind of lover are you destined to attract next. Can't wait to find out. These are the decks that I'll be using. If you're interested in knowing the names of any of them, of course, you'll always find that I list them below for you guys. But very quickly, let me introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful cherry quartz. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Pisces, Gemini, Aquarius, and Capricorn. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. Okay, so your oracle cards are ready. Let's start exploring them first before we take a look at your tarot cards. So let's keep the decks on the side. There we go. So you've got the comet, interesting, with unexpected. Okay, really cool. So some of the keywords here are disruption, disturbances, significant events, realignment, uncertainty, abnormalities, unknowns, messages, and wild card. Okay, this is definitely something that you do not see coming. Maybe not even in a million years. Okay, you've got Sun in Scorpio with endurance. You know, Scorpios are very deep, very romantic. Yeah, especially Scorpios in their light. They are great at forming beautiful bonds, intimate bonds with significant others. And you've got the elk, which is, you know, a beautiful archetype. The elk is like a great leader and a family person. The elk archetype is like that wonderful father figure, for example, that you know will always be there. It's that great lover that you can rely and depend on. So that's great energy so far that you're getting in your cards. Great energies. Okay. And you've got entropy. Huh. Okay. Well, I guess we'll understand everything together if we take a look at your oracle cards along with your tarot cards. I'm just creating space for tarot cards up top. That's why it's looking kind of weird now, but it's going to make sense in a moment. Okay, so let's shuffle your tarot deck We've got one card already. Knight of Cups. Ooh. Romantic person. This is lovely. I mean, what's missing here? Lovely person for real. All right. Let's shuffle your deck and ask, what kind of lover are you destined to attract? What kind of lover, my dear pile number 1, are you destined to attract? Okay, so you've got the Queen of Wands. Are you kidding me? You're getting such cool cards. I love this for you. Okay, you've got the Strength card, 2 powerful people. Love that. It is only when 2 balanced, powerful people come together that they're able to hold a great connection with such grace. You've got the 2 of Cups. Wow, this is the Lover's card in Tarot. The real Lover's card in Tarot, the 2 of Cups. You've got the 3 of Wands. Looks like it's going to be quite the adventure, this one. It could also signify many things. Maybe this person is traveling to you. You know, you do have the comet after all. Maybe you're traveling to them. But that's a detail. It might be that you come from different countries, right? Okay. 3 of Cups. Different countries or different ethnicities, different backgrounds. 3 of Cups. And you've got the 4 of Pentacles. All I can tell you is that it's going to be quite the adventure here. 4 of Cups. Yeah, 4 of Cups is holding something dear to you. Never letting go, like holding your valuables close to you. Okay, so what am I seeing? Definitely a very romantic person with Sun in Scorpio and the Knight of Cups. Someone that you can rely on, as discussed with the Elk. It looks to me with entropy and unexpected, because entropy is all about randomness. So it looks to me like you'll be meeting this person in the weirdest place you can imagine. There's like, it seems like this person that you're destined to be with, you both will have this funny story, very funny story, about how both of you met and how random it was, how weird everything in a specific event turned out to be for both of you to come together. You know, it's kind of like, let me give you a funny example. Like, your flight gets delayed and then they, for example, I don't know, their flight, something happens as well. And due to all these weird things that are happening in both of your days, you somehow end up in that specific airport that is not planned by you or them in any way. And you talk together and get to know each other in the weirdest place in the world, not knowing that, for example, on Monday, the 23rd of a specific month, you'll be in this random country that none of you planned to be in due to some delays in your flights or something. That's just an example that I'm giving based on the pictures and the cards. But I want to say it's more or less something as crazy as that. And you'll meet this person in the craziest way that you can ever imagine. Like, the way life had to make twists and turns for both of you to meet is really going to be the highlight of the beginning of your story. and a story that both of you will always share. There is something about also, there's something about with the Queen of Wands, if I'm reading this correctly, Knight of Cups, Queen of Wands, there's something about instant admiration and heart eyes when you show up with the Queen of Wands. I see sneakers, I see heels, so I think you will be wearing something like smart casual on that day. I think there's something about your hair, how you're glowing. There's, with the cat, there's something both cute yet sassy about you on that day. There's something about you shining bright on that day. As well as the event itself and how things play out, that it seems like will cause this person, the person you're attracting into your life, to really like you. Dare I say, with the Knight of Cups, start, I don't want to say catch feelings, but catch admiration, catch great admiration, really like you on that day. This seems to be a person who is deep with Sun and Scorpio. You're attracting someone who is deeply in touch with their emotions, but they also have a balance of emotional strength. This is a person, Scorpio energy, who's very strong character. We can already see it here. Very strong character, and at the same time, highly in touch with their emotions. They know how to fall in love. They are okay with following this feeling to a deep level. They know how to be deeply romantic. They know how to allow themselves to fall deeply and madly in love with someone. And I also think you're going to love about this person how dependable they are. Like how when they give you a word, they would keep it. How loyal they are. How they're there for the long haul. It's not like, ooh, I have a crush here and a crush there and a crush everywhere. A little bit of Sandra in my life. It's not like that. So, yeah, it's someone here for the long haul. The Two of Cups in that case signifies that both of you are true soulmates. Soulmates, or if you believe in twin flames, like this is someone that you are meant to be with. I do see that you're going to live quite the experience with this person. It's going to be like a fun adventure. This person has a close-knit group of people, picked, very well picked, just like each flower. A beautiful flower from each garden. They are not about a large crowd, but they are about creating an entourage of beautiful people in their lives. And you are going to be one of their flowers. This person holds these dear people like one would hold their valuable things close to them and safe, which means that they are very protective of the people that they love, and they give their energy to these people, to you and these people in their lives. They give the best of themselves, the sweetest part of themselves, the best of themselves, to whoever they deem as valuable people to them. Both of you will have a connection that is quite strong and loving and romantic. You will understand what it means to have a strong bond together. So this shows me that it has the elements needed to keep a strong bond like that, whether it's proper communication, expressing your emotions properly to each other, showing love to each other, having fun with each other, and knowing how to discuss your differences, this, that, and the other. It really all seems to be handled very well with the two of you naturally. I don't see a phase of, you getting there. It's almost like a plug and play. Two graceful people who automatically know how to deal with in a loving relationship, as if both of you have had the experience to do it for many, many, many years. It's just a plug and play of two people really who know what to do. You discuss things properly, you know how to be loving towards each other. It just happens so naturally between the two of you. Whether this is because you are two mature people who are coming together, two balanced people coming together, two strong people coming together, or maybe both of you just have experience from prior relationships, whatever it is, your cards just seem to show how there's harmony and a healthy give and take between the two of you that is leading to a strong connection and a lot of fun. So I just want to expand on this. Does the Three of Wands actually mean that there is like some form of differences between the two of you in terms of countries, ethnicities, or something? Or does it just simply mean that you will explore so many things together in the relationship? Or is it talking about both? The Magician. And the Five of Pentacles. No, I need one more card. Oh. Okay. So, Magician is yes, Five of Pentacles is no. In fact, we have 50% here. So, it's kind of like yes and no. Yes and no. For some of you, since we have yes or no, for some of you, this card means that you come from different countries and different ethnicities. For some other people listening, it may not be necessarily true. You could be from the same country, the same ethnicity, but it means that you will simply have a fun journey together. Like maybe you'll even be flying a lot together. Either way, of course, you're going on a journey together, a fun journey, but I'm talking about the specifically flying part. So yeah, yes and no means that for some of you, it will be the ethnicity or the country's part. For some of you, it means you'll be flying a lot or going to different places. Okay. These three cards expand on what I just explained. So, you've got the Empress, abundance, the Tower card, and you've got the Death card. A huge transformation. So it looks to me like in any case, there is going to be, that's why I've got the Three of Wands. There's going to be a magnificent change that one or both of you will be going through to live this very happy relationship with the Empress. It's going to be an abundant, very loving relationship. It's going to be like a very happy life. But to do that, it seems, that's the expansion on the Three of Wands here. To do that, it seems like someone here, or maybe even both of you, will have to drastically change their lives. One of you even have to leave something behind in order to start anew altogether with you. So this could mean, for example, that maybe they have to sacrifice where they live, sacrifice a lot of things that they will leave behind happily, pack up their bags and come to live with you, for example. Another example could be, if we're talking about different cultures, maybe one of you will happily let go of some things to accommodate as a form of understanding, maybe for the other, maybe you, maybe them. Someone here will be really making some grand changes, will drop many things behind, and even close things up altogether in their lives to be with the other. So will this be you, or will this be them? Will this be you, or will this be them? Seven of Cups. Another seven. Seven of Swords. No, I need another card. I'm not sure. Eight of Wands. Yeah, there's like someone leaving something behind here because of the movement of the Eight of Wands. In fact, they look like birds migrating, right? So someone's migrating here, kind of like leaving where they are. Perhaps that's why you've got the Tower. They're leaving so many things behind, changing so many things. You know, this kind of reminds me, for example, if you come from different countries, it's one of the examples here, right? Then it looks like somebody is migrating to be with you. They prepare their papers. They're experiencing a totally different world with the Seven of Cups as they do that. So that's one energy here. We were asking which one, though. I think I got it. 7, 7. Yes, but we've got an 8 here. The 8 takes us to the number 8 with the Sun in Scorpio, and that's the card we were using to describe this person. So I think they will be making these sacrifices. So these two cards are probably explaining the sacrifices, the 7 and the 7, that they will be making. Maybe they will be making these sacrifices over 7 months. 7 months to wrap things up where they are, 7 months to set things up where you are. Yeah, in the first 7 months with the Seven of Swords, a Seven of Swords is shortcut. So they will really be, it seems, working hard and quickly to actually wrap things up where they are. That's why I've got the Tower and the Death card. They will really leave everything behind for you. It's kind of like they're so sure about their love for you. They're so sure about this wondrous new world with the Seven of Cups. And they can't wait to begin. So it looks like they will start their migration process and their papers in 7 months, and then set things up where you are in 7 months. Yeah, so that's why you've got all of this going on here. Now we kind of understand. Will they be different from you? Maybe for some of you, they're the same ethnicity, they're the same nationality. Maybe they were in a different country and they come back to you, they leave everything and come back. Maybe you are from 2 different countries. We got a yes or no. This one will differ from one person listening to the other. I'm not quite sure about that for each one listening. But what I am sure about, as the cards are explaining here, is that this adventure seems to be the sort of adventure that they will take to be with you. The massive changes that they are creating in their life to be with you. Because with the Empress, this is like Venus energy. This is love. Because it seems like this person will be very devoted to you due to how deeply they feel for you. This is a lot of love here. So wow, massive changes. But despite this massive change, the people that they hold dear will always be dear. And it looks like with the Three of Cups, they come with a beautiful crowd, close group of people that you will really love. Now let's get some information about these people since they're leaving. So are these people like will be visiting you, or they're mentioned in your reading? So let's get some information here. The Hierophant. So they could be family members. Okay. 8 of Pentacles. Some of them are people they work with. Family, people they work with. Okay. For some of you specifically, could be a father figure. The Ace of Swords, as well as the 9 of Swords. So, who are they? These are people who stood by him in a time, him or her, my apologies, or them, during a time when they felt alone and they were stressed. They flocked in to help. So these are loyal people that stood by them in a time of great need. Some of them are teachers with the Hierophant. Teachers and people they respect. People that taught him a lot. Maybe teachers at school, university. A father figure. It's obviously people who are very respectful. Maybe some from the church, or a leader at church, or a leader in whatever religion they follow, something like that. So yeah, beautiful people that they respect and learned a lot from. Some people from their work with the 8 of Pentacles, and these are, again, people who are professionals that they deem as very valuable to have in their lives. Again, very wonderful people with the 3 of Cups. So people who, in their profession, who are hard workers and are brilliant at what they do. Very impressive people. And with the Ace of Swords, Oh, intellectual people. These are people who they love talking to, messaging, talking to, exchanging ideas with, because they enjoy the sort of information back and forth and intellectual, cerebral conversation that they have with them. Yeah, so a lot of intellectual friends, again, that are very wonderful with this specific Three of Cups. So these are the tight-knit group of people that you will find in their life that they hold very dear. So these people, will they be left behind, or will they come and visit your significant other? So you've got the Six of Pentacles, mutual. Sometimes your significant other will be visiting them. Sometimes they will be visiting you. The World card, yeah, there's a lot of traveling back and forth, obviously. Your significant other to them, and them to you, yeah, just like we've explored. Communication back and forth, surprises back and forth, fourth, very nice. And the Queen of Pentacles. It looks to me like your significant other is doing well off in life, is really enjoying life. It seems like their crowd is also doing well off, explains the airplane here. So yeah, it does look like they will be traveling back and forth to each other. Yeah, so that definitely answers the question with the crowd here. And you probably want to know what happens as a development here. Like there's a special event that happens that brings you closer. How does that happen? Because your card answers our question, which is what kind of lover. They've really done it generously here. We understand about them, their crowd, what happens, where they are, that they're not in the same place, but they're really making massive changes for you, how they hold their dear people to them, all that and the other. Let's find out a little bit about your story in terms of what happens when this seems like fated event will happen, this out of expectations, this unexpected event happens. How do you continue your connection from then onwards? So you've got the Ten of Pentacles, the airplane again. I could have been joking about the airplane situation, but someone here might meet someone while traveling. So Ten of Pentacles, the King of Wands. Yeah, it looks with the Ten of Pentacles like this person is doing very well financially. That keeps popping up. So Ten of Pentacles, King of Wands. Yeah, I get that impression here. All right. How does that answer the question? Nine of Pentacles. Guys, I'm telling you, this guy, this girl, them is doing really well. This person is doing really well. Let's pull out one more card. The Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, do you see? It's almost like money grows on trees for this person. So we see their wardrobe here. We see a beautiful life, a life of dreams, especially financially with the Nine of Pentacles. It seems to me, Ten of Pentacles, that we're getting an idea, first of all, that money comes easily. And if we take a look at how there is a little bit of back and forth here in the beginning, this back and forth begins actually with you. So you meet them in an unexpected event. Obviously, in the beginning, they don't live where you are. Even if it's just like a city, it doesn't have to be another country. It could be another city. And so we get this idea that this person will be flying, or at least moving constantly to see you, because we get the idea that they're doing very well off. Perhaps the money is being highlighted here because it could be showing that either they're coming, or maybe both of you are doing really well and you're seeing each other a lot until this sort of massive change happens. And so you can see there is communication here in different forms, either through electronics, letters, you name it. There's definitely a lot of writing and communicating with each other, and I do see a time here, which means that you'll be communicating through different time zones. Yeah, I think they're a little bit further than I was suggesting. Perhaps they're not entirely next to you in a nearby city. This, I think, could be literal at this point with all of the airplanes here. Of course, take it how it resonates. You'll see how things roll out for you, but for most of you listening, this seems to be the case. And there seems to be flying, you, them, sometimes. There seems to be making things work for a while. Yeah, it seems like it's starting off with a long-distance relationship. And it will be eased out by the financial situation. You never know. Maybe they have their private jet. I don't know. But in any case, yeah, for a while you're traveling back and forth. You're speaking to each other whenever it's possible. But this person is dedicated, King of Wands, passionate about you. I was going to say King of Swords, my apologies. But yeah, dedicated with the Scorpio. King of Wands, very passionate about you, and will be making sure that they continue to connect with you during that time, until we saw with the Tower, that's the first thing we saw, that they really do change everything to be with you. So yeah, crazy story, but that's what I see with this person that you are destined to attract in your life next. I wish you the best of luck. This looks like a very sweet story. Maybe it's a long distance in the beginning, but it really will create a beautiful bond between the two of you. That's exactly what I see, and I truly hope you've enjoyed your reading. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 1, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye! Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're taking a look at what kind of lover are you destined to attract. These are the decks that I'll be using for your reading today. As always, if you're interested in knowing the names of any of them, you'll find that I always list them down for you guys below. But very quickly before we begin, let me introduce your pile to you. Seems like you're getting 2 cards here as well. Your crystal is the beautiful blue agate. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, thanks. The signs for this pile are Leo, Scorpio, Cancer, and Taurus. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. Okay. So, you've got the 11th house with community. Interesting. So some of the keywords here, or the keywords here, are society, organizations, friends, social circle, giving back, hopes and wishes, group activities, memberships, networking, and social consciousness. Okay. Actually, we want this a little bit lowered down. There we go. You've got Sun in Scorpio with endurance. This is like the same card in the same place of pile number 1. I would say if you were drawn to pile number 1, I highly recommend it. We can fit actually one more card here from the smaller ones, right? You know, we can actually if we place it like this. All right, so you've got Scorpion. Get out of here. What a coincidence, right? I love these types of synchronicities in readings. Okay, so you've got Authority, Sun and Aries. Looks like a very strong character, I must say. Okay. You've got Fire. Yeah, that is a strong person. Oh my. Okay. And you've got Unicorn. Strong, unique person. Is like someone that you meet once in a blue moon. Okay, really cool. Let's now take a look at your tarot cards and ask, what kind of lover are you destined to attract, my dear pile number 2? Let's find out. All right. So you've got the Magician. The Six of Wands. Okay. Success. Very successful, skilled, successful person. Someone who's got all the tools, as well as the caterpillar, the knowledge, the understanding how to use the different tools that they have. Like they have different tools in life that allows them to create and do what they want and become successful. Not only that, some people have the tools, they're like, yay, I got it, but don't know how to use it efficiently. It looks like this person has a strong authoritative position and power, either in society or in their work. I would say their work, maybe both. They've got a lot of tools, like different types of tools and skills that they know how to use well, properly. They know how to make them work together. Very smart, strong, well-informed person who's very skilled, and they, like I said, they know how to use, like for example, Pentacles. They're good with their finances. It's not just that they have a lot of money. They know how to use their money well. Swords, the mind. They're intellectual. They are well informed, well read. Not only do they have information, but they know how to use the information that they have, and so on. They have emotional intelligence with the Cups. And they use it to their favor, so on and so forth. They use it in whatever they want. Definitely super in touch with their emotions. We've got the Scorpio here, a water sign, very well in touch with their emotions. If you ask me, with the 4 elements, it looks like this person has mastered the different elements. They're intelligent, they're highly emotional, but in a balanced way. They know how to use it, right? It's the Magician. They have a lot of power with the wands, the fire. Oh my God, very strong characters. The first thing I've noticed looking at your cards. And they know how to use this power. It's not like the power is driving them. They have power, but they're stable and calm, and they know how to use it. They're not afraid to use it, but they are very wise about when to use it. Pentacle, obviously, they're very well off. They've made their own money. And whether it was passed down to them or they've made it, it looks like they're using it very well. They understand, they're very well informed about financial education, and they know how to use their money well. So that's what I'm trying to say. That's the type of character I'm seeing here. This with community. Obviously, this is a person who is very popular amongst people. It seems like they are very interested in creating big communities. They like to mingle a lot. I would say an extrovert, always mingling, getting to know people. It's something that they enjoy. The social consciousness, They have a very good understanding of different societies, what they prefer. They understand different cultures. Excuse me. They understand how to also deal with different people. So that is the character I'm seeing. This is definitely a once in a blue moon type of character that you will meet. This is an interesting character. I think there is an overall consensus that this is an interesting person. Okay, and we didn't even look at the rest of the cards. Let's continue. So you've got the Hierophant. Again, someone who's respected in society. It keeps coming, the idea that this seems to be someone who naturally is a guide to others, with the caterpillar and the cat here. These were characters that always helped, popped out of nowhere, like, what do we call it in drama? Deus ex machina, especially the cat. So this person is coming across to me as a guide. Perhaps this is one of their strong soul purposes, because they keep appearing as someone who pops out of nowhere and likes to help, like newbies, people who are lost. They can see where others could be making mistakes in their lives, whether their emotional lives, whether they've done something to undermine their power, give information, even help financially, but all under I don't want to say the guise, that's the wrong word, all under the umbrella of helping. So if they give financial help, it's kind of like help someone to fish rather than to give them the fish. So all in all, I'm seeing this person as, 11th house. No wonder. As someone who likes to help in society, has a good heart, they want to help others. They use their powers for the greater good. They like to give money to charity. They like to see people who are ambitious and help them with advice, maybe even financially, with information, equip them with information. And they pop out of nowhere. They're bold, they're not afraid. They're like, I see you're doing this. It could really be done this way and that way. They could be bold in the way they help. They wouldn't give everything out, because just like the cat, they want others to find their way. They don't want to drive others. They just want to help them make it on their own. Yeah, very interesting character, for sure. All right, let's continue. So you've got the Seven of Pentacles. The Ace of Wands, visionaries. Also people who just know how to start whatever they're envisioning. They don't just envision, they envision and take action. They're all about, how do I make these dreams come true for myself? How do I make these dreams that I have come to life? And the fire here is strong. They do know how to make even what seemingly seems impossible come true. Magical person. And the Two of Wands, visionary, exactly. They always have a vision that they are working towards. It's what gives them life, obviously. So let's stop there for a moment and explore more about them. What is the Seven of Pentacles saying here? Because this is an interesting Seven of Pentacles. Let's get some clarification. King of Cups. They like to take risks, I think, because that's a risk right there. Oh, I think they're not afraid to defy power. Temperance. They understand that they have many other choices, Here, just like I told you with the magician, Alice finally understands that she has options. She knows how to use her environment to make herself appear or change herself to fit that environment. Here, she's keeping in her pocket these mushroom pieces, and it helps her grow or become tiny whenever she needs to maneuver her environment. And there goes the caterpillar again. So she herself had guides, or this person himself had guides that taught them a lot. So I think now that they understand their options, they don't necessarily always follow the rules. They are comfortable with taking risks, bold risks, might I say. But they are calculated risks that they understand. So they can come across as very bold, like, how would you do that? Remember in this scene, the cards realized that they were supposed to, they grew the white roses. Then they understood that the queen wanted the red ones. It was too late, so they started coloring it. That's a risk there, because it led to them having the queen say, off with their heads. So this is where I'm getting the idea of risks, yeah, especially with the cards here and the King of Cups. It looks like the King of Cups is emotionally balanced. They don't take risks because it's stemming from an egotistical place or an uncalculated place. It kind of makes me feel like they know what they're doing. They're bold risks to take for anyone else, especially when you are defying authority. But to them, they have so much power and they have so much understanding of the world, their tools, and everything we've discussed, that they know how to take a risk like that. So you will find them taking bold risks sometimes, but the way they like to approach bold risks is that they take it slow with the Seven of Pentacles. That's how they approach it. They make bold risks, but they make it slowly. I think that's part of the way they maneuver. You'll be very surprised with how they do this. And I'm interested to learn more about it in real life. If you would love to share one day and remember this part and would like to share it with me, I would love to know. Okay, so yeah, it looks like they are visionaries. They know how to make their vision happen. And at the end of the day, if they're taking risk, it's always coming from a good place with the 11th house. Perhaps a lot of the time, most of the time, these are bold risks for the community's sake. Because you've got the King of Cups, it's coming from a loving place. And it's just because they have the intelligence, they know the ins and outs of things, they know how to use things intelligently, that they would use this sort of power to slowly make risks like that, especially in the face of authority, perhaps corrupted authority. It's kind of what I'm seeing here. Okay, wow, bold person for sure. What else am I seeing about this person? Yeah, we did talk about, look at the hand here and the hand here. Crazy. They always have huge dreams, and look at the red roses here. It makes me feel like they do make these risks come to life. They're always going after bold, bigger moves that most people would be afraid to take, and they make it come true. They start taking actions and they fulfill their vision. They just know how to do it intelligently. Wow. Okay, very strong character. Definitely not anyone to mess with. Do they have a beautiful heart? Yes, they do. But they know how to sting very well. So don't be fooled, or not you, of course. It's kind of like people realize that they shouldn't fool with with their hearts, with their beautiful hearts. Because if they decide to sting, it's going to sting. They're a very strong character. No one should take their good hearts ever for granted. I think you can even see it. But should you, or not you, of course, I mean, the people, should they try to test them, they will sting right away. 2 scorpions here, my goodness. So yeah, very strong characters that knows how to thrive high in life. They're not afraid to go high. Okay. So how about, yeah, there we go. Off with our heads. Yeah, they're not afraid of authority at all. They just do it in an intelligent way. So perhaps as part of their learning, they've learned how to maneuver their own life, and they were very lucky to have great guides and teachers to teach them a lot. Whether these are their parents, maybe they come from a savvy family, maybe these were teachers that they've met along the way. They're very well equipped, very successful people. Okay, let's find out, how are you gonna meet? It looks like you will be meeting them within a community, one community or the other. Let's find out. Let's ask the cards. How are you going to meet this person? And how about we explore what's gonna happen, right? How are you gonna meet this person and what's going to happen? Yeah, I feel this one too. How are you going to meet this person and what's going to happen? So, you've got the 10 of Wands and the 2 of Swords. There we go, the cat again. Are they going to advise you in a moment where you're totally oblivious in what to do? Because it seems like it's their character. They pop out of nowhere like saying, hey, I can see you're struggling through this. Allow me to advise. It's their character. So it does look to me, yeah, that they're going to watch you really struggling to go somewhere, to achieve something, that you're totally oblivious about where to go, what to do, and they totally can see what's wrong. Teacher, Hierophant, I think your connection is going to start with what they usually do. Hey, I see you struggling through this. Can I share something? It's not that like they're going to do it for you, but I think they're going to give you great insight on that day. It's kind of like, did you consider doing this, this, that? Did you know that when this happens, that happens? Something like that. 9 of Cups. And their guidance is going to help you in make a wish come true. There's the caterpillar again. I think they're going to be very happy for you as well once you achieve it. They have their hearts into helping people, it seems, for sure. So because of their guidance and advice on that day, and you using it, you'll be happy to achieve a very important dream that you have, and they will be proud of you. Okay? And then the Moon card. I think they will continue to guide you. You will have a good connection here, and they will continue to guide you to seeing things and achieving things that you never knew about, that you can do and have, and their workarounds, that we saw previously. The workarounds of like the 2 mushroom that we saw with Alice. It's like, hey, did you know that you can do it like this? Did you know that it's done like that? It's much more intelligent to do it like this. Did you know that this existed, this, that, and the other? And I think you're following their guidance. A connection starts happening between you and them. They're very happy to help. They're enjoying that you're taking in the guidance. A friendship starts to form. You allow them to guide you. You're very perceptive of the knowledge. You really enjoy it, and they're enjoying guiding you. And they show you, take you towards not places, but directions that you never knew about. Both of you are enjoying this connection very much. Okay. The Tower. Oh, this needs another card. I think they're gonna walk you up to a point where you find yourself doing bold things, because Alice is a newbie. Here, she brings down the table in front of the Red Queen, which they too have that sort of boldness. I think they're gonna guide you up until a point where you find yourself doing such bold things, and you're doing it with such confidence, perhaps equipped with the knowledge, you know who you are now, this, that, and the other, up to a point where you too start shocking. Injustice. Here Alice is like, I'm not taking this disrespect anymore. She brings down the table. And the Red Queen is like, whoa. One of the moments in which Alice, how can I say this, proves herself between the White and the Red Queen. They used to take her for granted. This is the moment where she puts her foot down and goes, no, I will not be treated like that. She was right about that. It's not like she's doing anything crazy. So I think this person will start off as being a great guide for you, showing you your powers, removing that veil of naivety, or rose-colored glasses. They show you the real world. And when it comes to a goal that you're trying to achieve, or this heaviness that you're trying to achieve, up to a point where you actually find yourself becoming totally independent. You know how things work, and you start watching yourself doing bold things, putting your foot down. I think your guide / future destined lover will be very proud of you. What a story. Like, this is one of the most interesting stories I've seen when it comes to a future lover. Okay, there we go. And you graduate, my dear pile number 2, the world. This person will guide you and help you for you on your own to reach your own potential. And you will. You'll really reach a place that you really love. You're taking off the veils of naivety. You're becoming strong. You're able to achieve things for yourself. Yeah, they're passing on these empowering messages and ideologies and all of the sort of help that they're going to give you until you find your own path. So wonderful. All right, so how does the connection develop from that point? Or maybe before that, who knows? Let's find out. Queen of Swords. 5 of Pentacles. The Devil card. Here, they are pretty chilled in the Devil card. This is the Mad Hatter. So how does it develop? It looks like you will be having, amidst all of the, the Queen of Swords teaching discipline, teaching information. The Queen of Swords is also a teacher, teaching about the corruption, also this, that, and the other. Help take you out of a lack mentality, or thinking that you can't reach something. There's like teaching the truth with this court person, the judge, teaching you how to have better judgment, teaching you truth, teaching you the right way of doing things. All this teaching with the Queen of Swords, teaching you most importantly something pertaining to corruption and what your rights are, this, that, and the other. It looks like you're having a lot of tea parties here. And time stops because with the devil card, with this specific scene in this devil card, it's the Mad Hatter. It's always 6 o'clock, right? The tea party in Alice. It's always 6. Oh, it's tea time. So it looks like amidst this time, you're having a lot of, hanging out together a lot. Time stops when you two sit down and speak together. Also, the devil is the card of desire. It's wanting something so much. So I think during that time, it's the card of attraction as well, by the way, great attraction. So deep attraction starts happening between the two of you. You hear them say crazy ideas sometimes that will turn out to be brilliant. They show you things out of the box that you never thought about. And time stops when the two of you are together. It's not like meeting, I'm just going to give you the information and go. No, I think this person will like you so much that they will just spend hours upon hours upon hours forgetting about everything else and spending this time with you. They will really like you. Also, they know, they can see potential of abundance in you. They know that you can create a lot of great things, that you have great potential. And obviously this is something that they love to do, see people with potential and help them, which we've explored from the very beginning. And during these talks of giving you smart ideas, showing you the truth, showing you where the lack mentality could be, informing you, helping you organize your life. This is long talks. A great attraction between the two of you start to form. It makes me feel like a partnership that will form. Maybe you will partner in many things. They will really empower you. And while initially you might think they sound crazy, you will realize the more you listen to them that they make a lot of sense, and that they are the reason for you to find your power. They're empowering you to find yourself. And also the 4 elements here. I think they will be spending so much time with you to pass on this uniqueness. They have the time and they enjoy spending a lot of time with you, so much so that you'll be very lucky to receive all of this knowledge and information from them. And fire, great desire, great passion will form between the two of you in these long talks that both of you will enjoy immensely. Time stops when the two of you meet because you're doing so many things that you both enjoy. Speak about goals and dreams, speak about information, receive information, give information about life, and chit-chat that you two will have. You know, there's tea here at the end of the day, so you're talking about all different things in life. And you just keep on talking and talking and talking and talking for hours. I think both of you will always be looking forward to meeting, and it's going to be very frequent, and it's always going to be at some point tea time. You'll find a lot of time because it's coming in the devil card. You'll think, how is this organized and tea time? See, that's the devil idea. The devil is, maybe it's not always the correct thing to do, just like with the Queen of Swords, but you're doing it anyways. So yes, will both of you be working and busy, obviously, but what's the word? It's your guilty pleasure with the devil card here, to just spend hours and hours and hours together. And like I said, with the devil card here, strong attraction happens between the two of you that almost you can't help. You become inseparable with the attachment of the devil. It's like you want to be together. So you want to know what happens next. Oh, also, there's important discussion in the beginning with Queen Alice here. There's something about them empowering you to take your rights. You're like, why aren't you taking your rights? And you're like, no, can't do that. And they're like, of course you can do that. These are your rights. These are your legal rights, for example. You should do this, you should do that. You know, they're empowering you here. If this is legal, of course, just because of the court, but it could be really anything. These are your rights to do that. Don't you know that you deserve this? This is your right. So there's a lot of empowering talk here, and they're not interfering. They're not going there to do it for you. They want you to find your power. So, oh, this one moved and this one's moving. Let's take it. Let's see what happens after these meetings. King of Cups. Four of Wands, a commitment. This could even be a card of marriage. It is actually a card of marriage in tarot when we're doing a love reading. So take it how it resonates. Really, I do see strong love and a commitment. What are the cards signifying, please? Knight of Swords. The cards signifying Knight of Swords, Strength card, Two of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. We did always mention that this person takes risks, the cards here. Is not afraid of taking risks. So your connection itself is going to be very loving, very dear. They will hold you very dear with the Six of Cups. It's going to be a beautiful new beginning, just like you've envisioned it, if not better. The thing here, when you do get married or committed, in the background, it seems like there is a house of cards. There are many risks going on that they're handling here. I think this is just the cards showing you about how you're going to feel. You're going to feel very loved, of course. It's going to be a very honest, beautiful connection. But there's something about the house of cards, how they're playing with the cards. That could be prone to falling. Is it falling? It looks like it's well built here. Is it going to fall? I don't know. It looks like once you get married to them, you'll realize how much they have to keep their balance well with something. Maybe it is something that you will learn to stay strong, to be strong in. Maybe because you know with the Knight of Swords that they are trying to do the right thing for society, for people. That they see the unicorn here, you see? They're doing something special. This is a spiritual card. They're doing something very special. So although you will love the connection itself, here they're managing everything well, especially time. Sometimes they'll be overseas, it seems. They'll be managing their time, giving you very good time, but sometimes they'll be away to make sure that the risks they have taken, that they stay intact for the greater good of everyone. But yeah, is your world the way you envisioned it? Absolutely. It's going to be solid. It's going to be beautiful. But that's the situation. You learn to stay strong, as they have taught you here. To be strong and resilient, knowing that this person is really trying to take a huge risk for the greater good of everyone, of their community or something. They've got social consciousness. They want to do the right thing, and there are risks. You're very happy with them, but they are risks after all. And you're learning here to be strong with these risks because that's what they taught you, and and you know they're doing the right thing with the Knight of Swords. Unicorn, they're doing something very unique. Wow, what a story. My dear pile number 2. This is exactly what I see. I wish you the best of luck. And if you've enjoyed your reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. You're definitely meeting a very unique person, full of passion. I hope you really enjoy that. And my dear pile number 2, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. Today we're taking a look, at what kind of lover are you destined to attract. These are the decks that I'll be using. If you're interested in knowing the names of any of them, as always, you'll find that I always list them for you guys below. But very quickly, let me introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful Amazonite. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Virgo, Sagittarius, Aries, and Libra. Welcome to your reading, guys. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. Okay, so let's check out your oracle cards first and get to know more about this person. Ooh, you've got Scorpio. It's crazy. In the 3 piles today, they all had Scorpio. It is really crazy. I would say since you're the last pile, perhaps you're meant to also check out the first and second pile. If you're drawn to it, of course. If not, then it may not be for you. So you've got the Enigma, and the keywords here are intense, strategic, secretive, sexual, enticing, extreme, powerful, passionate, manipulative, competitive, possessive, and ruler of the 8th house. Very, very deep person indeed. Yeah. Okay, so you've got Mercury in Taurus with patience. How about we place this here and create space down there for another card. Let's take this one. Lizard. Okay. You've got Seasons. And we've got Eagle. Pile number 2 had both Scorpio and Eagle. So yeah, highly recommend this one as well for you, specifically pile number 2 as well. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards. Ace of Swords. This is a new person. You don't know anything about this person. They weren't, or they're not already, it seems like, in your life. Or maybe they are, but with the Ace of Swords, they'll surprise you with some truth that you didn't know about, because the ice here could be frozen, a frozen truth for a while. Okay, so there's a new beginning, obviously. Let's find out more. The 7 of Swords. Looks like this is a person who will keep it in secret for quite a while and suddenly tell you all of the truth at once. Okay? Yeah, you've got patience here. So, the Page of Swords, the 4 of Swords, the Sun card, things coming into light, could be your twin flame, by the way. Six of Cups. yeah, there's something about things taking their time with this person. Taking the time, you too. We'll find out why in a moment. But let's see. Two of Cups. This looks like this is your soulmate, by the way. Definitely looks like this is your soulmate. Soulmate, twin flame. Yeah, this is definitely destined. So what's going on here in this connection? Why is there so much patience? I think they will be definitely hiding. You won't hear them talk about this. Sometimes with this specific Four of Swords, you'll see them act in a way that might be very telling, but overall, they will keep it as a secret for a while. They're being very patient here. Secretive, yeah, Scorpio. They will be very good most of the time with the Lizard here, adapting very well to the environment, which will make it very hard for you to read how they feel. They are very aware of how they appear. They're a very strong character with the ego. They always see the big picture, and it seems like when they're not going to tell you about it, we'll try to find out. This card has been hidden. Perhaps it could give us an idea why this person's keeping it a secret. They obviously have a good reason. Will you sometimes, when they're taking a break from the act, yes, sometimes you will see it with the Four of Swords. This Four of Swords, a break here. When they need a mental break from it, you'll see it through their actions, not what they say, but they will keep it a secret for a while. Until suddenly with the Ace of Swords, which is what I noticed, suddenly they come out with all of the truth at once. Tell you everything. The funny things that happened, why they were hiding, they will just tell you all in all honesty and truthfully. It's just going to take time. Can we find out why for this pile? Temperance. Temperance here shows us cleansing, balance. It seems like they want to do something in the right way, honest way, pure way. They don't want to do things in the wrong way. It looks, which takes us to this specific Page of Swords. Again, honesty. It seems like they are threatened by something in this specific Page of Swords. And so they don't want to do things the wrong way, which could mean maybe they are coming, for example, out of a relationship that they don't like. It's not the right thing to do at the moment, so they're not going to talk about it until things are properly done for everyone involved. And so they just won't engage with these emotions, and they will stay balanced until it is the right thing and the right time specifically to do it. So it's all really about integrity, having the strength to do the right thing, even to act it out even during the times when they can't, and to act it out, go all the way to make sure they appear the right way, and stay very patient until things are done right. Because I feel like with the Page of Swords, they are in some sort of situation here where an unpleasant situation, really, where they have to do the right thing. And they're learning with the Page of Swords how to do the right thing in a situation that is following them, a situation that they're trying to get out of because it's painful. So let's ask about that. What situation is that? All I can pick up so far, before we find out about the situation, by the way, is that this is a person who's got a lot of integrity, and they're not hiding because it's all games. This is more someone who wants to do the right thing. The Ace of Swords, if we're gonna describe this person, Ace of Swords, they're truthful, they're honest, they want to do the right thing, and they have the strength to do the right thing, even if it means that they could miss out a chance on someone who they really like. Twin flames and Two of Cups here, it looks like they will have intense feelings for you, intense attraction for you, but they still want to stay balanced and do the right thing for everyone. So you'll go through seasons with this person. And you will watch them be different in these types of seasons. In a season, you might find them to be frozen, cold, although they're very different on the inside and how they feel towards you and the type of attraction they have for you. So you'll experience that season with them. And another season where they open up and it's beautiful. Another season when it's warm and passionate. A season where, like before even the frozen, like the fall season, when some masks fall, you get to know them better, but then it goes frozen, then the spring, then the passion and the warmth. So you're gonna experience many seasons with this person, and it seems like they are just trying to do the right thing. But you can see that once it opens up with the seasons here, and all the truth comes out. Six of Cups really shows, again, soulmate, by the way. Six of Cups, oh my God. Twin flame, soulmate, the fated lover, crazy. Sorry to interrupt, but at the end of the day, all I'm trying to say is, before the light, all of it comes out, melts the snow, for the truth, all of it to come out. And they will be the most ones in pain through this, through all of this, trying to resolve whatever is threatening them, and having to stand strong and not engage with their emotions. Really shows emotional strength for sure. And they will be secretive for a while, strategic, but it doesn't mean that they won't have intense emotions and attraction towards you. Okay, so what's the situation here? Let's find out more about that first. Judgment. Strength. Eight of Wands. Knight of Cups. Ten of Cups, family. Okay, so we see different situations here. For some of you, it's family. For some of you, it's a deal that they obviously once made with someone, and they have to stay true to that deal and end it properly, or do things properly. Like, for example, let's say you are their best friend's sibling, and while that's absolutely okay, perhaps there's something here going on, like I don't know, there's a situation here where they have to stay true to another connection, and it seems like they just have to do things right. Will you be together? Yes, this is your destined lover. We can see through the seasons that things will change, but it's very important for them to do things the right way, to keep a connection and to go about how they feel in the correct way. That could take time. For some of you, this could be a person who has a family, and maybe they are here with the Page of Swords. in their way out of it because it is painful for them. Like it could be talking about a divorce here. Power and the Page of Swords here. Maybe they're involved with like a powerful sort of partnership that could be threatening, and they have to be careful how to come out of it in order to you know, do it in the right way. Judgment reminds me of the final judgment, final day. So perhaps this person, for some of you, is religious, some for one reason or the other, due to their beliefs or something. They want to do things the right way for one reason or the other. It's there. 8 of Wands. Can see the form of something changing as the ingredients comes together by time and motion. So what could this mean for some of you? I don't know, but it seems like it's a tricky situation, some form of tricky situation that they're in that can only be resolved by time and doing the right thing. Something that, in any case, it is, in all cases here, they know that there is a right way to do it, that this is not the right time for it, that there is a specific way and time that is needed specifically for things to be done in their correct way. And this is what they are choosing to do, despite how intensely they feel about you. And notice the bear as well, hibernation, right? And they come out of their hibernation when the season changes. Again, we continue to get that idea, hibernation, and come out in the right time. That's definitely something that we keep seeing. Even in the darkness, there is light. There is light. There is light. There is a strong goal that they're moving towards when they come to you. They can see you. They can't come near you for some time. There is like a break with the Four of Swords. They can't do anything, but they can see one goal. If they're doing so much now, it is for that goal when they meet you. So that actually takes me to the next question. I want to ask, how are they meeting you, right? How are they meeting you? What's starting all of that? Like the fall season is not here, when the time where you find out about them, things change, you get to know them. How are you finding out about this person? How are you guys meeting? What's going on? Let's get more information about that. So, in general, when the cat's out of the box, you'll find them to be very positive, warm person. 6 of Cups shows that they're very much in touch with their inner child. And the 2 of Cups shows that they will be a very romantic partner. Very romantic. I think they will, with the 2 of Cups here, fall madly in love with you. Yin and the Yang shows that there is, I want to say, completeness. You will both feel like you found the one, you know, divine masculine and divine feminine energies coming together. Yeah, it's just, this gives me the energy absolutely of the one for both of you. So how do you two meet? Ooh, the 5 of Pentacles and Cupid's bow really talks about the story of being hit, love at first sight, but knowing, can't be with that person now. 3 of Swords. Yeah, when I told you check pile 1 and pile 2, I think pile 3 will be able to put their own story after listening to their pile. When watching pile 1 and pile 2, you will have a different understanding as you listen to the piles. So, I don't know, maybe you'll be meeting this person in a trip, it will be great, like intense, great for some time, but then someone has to leave here, and that's going to be painful, especially for them. And it looks like while the leaves are falling with the fall, the first season here, and the masks fall, I think you meet each other, you're very real. It looks like with the Three of Swords, once this trip ends, this person realizes, can't do that, that's not right. Yeah, something like that. Ooh, Knight of Wands. This reminds me of being drunken in love with someone, if we can say it like that. They really are in their feels here after this trip. They've realized they are madly in love, that this is their dream, but they can't do anything about it, right? They try to, drink to forget, kind of like try to handle their emotions. Wow, they really, really like you. The Lover's card, they fall in love. Translation, they really fall in love. It hits them. They're officially in love. They leave and they know that they are officially in love. So how does communication then happens if it's so frozen later on? Four of Cups, there's a foundation here. Maybe you are in the same organization or something, but with the Four of Cups, not much talking activity, waiting. Maybe you waiting, them not interacting. Wow, Nine of Pentacles and Three of Cups. So is this you or them? Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, sorry. Six of Pentacles, King of Swords. The Six of Pentacles reminds me of the intensity of Scorpio. Having to deal with something so intense in private. So I think this is them, the Nine of Pentacles. It looks like during that idle time where you guys are not talking, maybe you are in the same organization, part of something. You're both part of something foundational. So there is a connection. Maybe you don't speak, but somehow there is still a connection where you can see each other or something, or know about each other. During that idle time, this person will be creating a lot of success. They're going to look like they have their life together on the outside, but really on the inside, it's chaotic. They're trying to keep it balanced, really, but I think this talks again about the addiction, which we saw here, and it is referring in your reading, in your context, to how they feel about you, right? That's what we're asking the question about. So although during this idle time they will be very successful, it will look on the outside like they're doing very well. Really on the inside, they're dealing with all of these emotions and intense feelings that they have towards you. And this really makes us understand the lizard idea. They're able to appear in one way, the way they need to appear on the outside, to protect deep emotions that they have. And in that case is a real, I want to say loosely, addiction or intense love towards you, is what I'm seeing here. Now we see in the Three of Cups, a door finally opens. So what is that saying? Let's find out what I'm not seeing here. A door. They have, it looks like with the money they're making, they're able to open a new door. How does that pertain to the connection here? Three of Wands, they're laying the seeds to something. Four of Wands. And the Two of Pentacles, it allows them to take another direction. But why is it in the Three of Cups? Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, it looks like they're growing. It's obvious here the cards are talking about taking a new direction. Their position is growing. They're able to plant more seeds and level up with the Four of Wands. This will allow them to split from what was keeping them in place. Oh my God, seriously? It might sound like a crazy story, but it's not. This person seemed to have been very much tied to something, and they must have, they could solve it by being more financially free or something. Somehow finances allows them to do it in the right way. For example, to properly take care of the split maybe between them and their ex, for example, that they want to split from, making sure they take care of the situation properly. I don't know. But all I'm trying to say is that in your reading, I do see that this person is able to use their money wisely, level up, and take a different route. Their position becomes stronger, especially in life. That allows them, because look, you open the door and there's the kissing here. So there's something about them finally being able to do things in the right way. Their success allows them to do things in the right way, to level up, to have many different options, to plant different seeds, to take on a new journey with the Three of Wands. Maybe they're able to leave where they are and be able to be where you are, for example. But it's making them change directions because an opportunity is allowing them to open the door and properly be with you. How exactly this is going to play out, obviously it seems like it's going to differ from one person to the other listening to the story. But more or less it seems to be moving in that direction, that this person will have the strength and the vision to do things properly, to carry out a plan and to sit with it until this plan is achieved, and to open up the door properly. Also, the Three of Cups could be like socially accepted, like everyone's happy about it, everyone celebrates it. No one's going, how can this person do this to that person or do this like that? So they are planning to do things in the right way all round, right for you, right for them, right for everyone involved in this situation. And it looks like your story has to do with them achieving some form of great financial success, great financial dream that allows them to level up and plant seeds elsewhere, be able to open for themselves a new opportunity to leave where they are, whatever the situation is, and be able to be with you. That's exactly what I see, my dear pile number 3. And once they are able to open that door, they open up and tell you everything. I did this and I did that and I had to do this. Like all of a sudden, all the truth comes out. They know they can do it. They have the strength for it. And they know that it's a matter of time. And it's best to take that time to do things properly. But once you two together, you become inseparable, because this seems to be like a deep love story here. And yeah, look, this is love at first sight. This is someone who has realized what they want and they're planning for it. You know, I was listening to a YouTuber, but it wasn't a love story at all, who a few days ago, who was talking about how when he went on a vacation, he was Swedish and he went to his cabin, he went on a few days off, and he felt like that's the happiest place he's ever been in his life. Like, this is his happiness. And leaving that place was so painful. So when he came back to his work, a colleague of his was joking and he said, "Oh, did you know that the next time you're going to have a few days off like that is next year? Did you think about that?" And he said that in this moment, his heart sank and he realized that he does not want to live the life that he's living. And he instantly had a plan to leave. So I can't remember exactly. I was playing this video in the background as I was doing other things. So it's like I was in and out listening to the story, to be honest. But it was it really captured my heart, his story. He said he instantly started taking action. He didn't leave his job, but he started planning for that move. And he did, in fact, leave his job. He went to his cabin, and long story short, he did make it. He started many small side hustles, many small side hustles. And he said, it may look like it's an amazing story now that I'm saying it, but it really was hard. He had to stay in this cabin, which wasn't in the city, so he was alone for a while. He broke up with his girlfriend. She left him. He had to sit in with these emotions of being afraid that he may not make it. But he said to himself, if all goes wrong, I'll just come back and find a job and start and continue doing what I'm doing now. So he sat with this pain until he actually made it. And he says, my definition of a happy life is not being able to buy everything and do this and do that. My definition of a happy life is having enough money to live in a place that I want, in the life that I want. And that's what he's doing now. And it felt really, really good listening to this guy about his story. So looking at these cards, it reminds me of the story. It reminds me that some people are able to have a plan, know exactly what they want, and go for it and to sit with it until they achieve that dream life that they want. And it seems here in the cards that this is the story of a person who knows what they want. They fell in love. They know that this is the person that they want. They want to do things the right way, and they will go through the process of making it exactly right. That's what I see, my dear pile number 3, in your reading. I wish you the best of luck with this person. This is the lover that you're destined to attract. And if you've enjoyed your reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. I would say if you want more details on the story, then for pile number 3, if they check pile 2 and pile 1 out, they'll be able to hear it in a different way, attuning to this story. So yeah, check it out if you're drawn to it. This was your reading, and my dear pile number 3, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!